welcome back to my channel. Danielle here, and it's a Sunday, so that means we're headed to Jet Rag. We're right outside of a Chase bank. We gotta get some cash out because they only accept cash, and we've learned that the hard way multiple times. So I'm gonna give myself a budget of 10 bucks. I usually don't ever spend more than that anyways, and last time I went to Jet Rag, I totally missed out on all the corsets, so I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled, but let's go ahead and go on in. Cutting in real quick to talk about today's sponsor, which is Whatnot. They're a live stream shopping app for vintage clothing, and I've already hosted a few live streams in-app, and it's been super fun, super awesome just chilling and chatting with you guys. So all of the pieces in today's video are gonna be auctioned off for $1 on September 5th. So don't forget to catch my show. I'll leave the link down below. All you gotta do is download the app, create an account, and save my show. So I'll see you guys September 5th at 5 p.m. PST. Let's get to this thrift haul. We're back in my apartment now, and y'all, I'm gonna apologize in advance because do you see this lighting? It is so gloomy in Los Angeles today, and I'm pretty sure that it was sprinkling earlier in the morning, and I'm in a freaking sweater. I'm like legit cold right now. This weather is wild for Los Angeles, and low-key kind of just makes me want to jump back into bed and not do anything, but I'm currently on my lunch break right now. I only got an hour, so we have to get through this haul. But y'all, Jet Rag was so freaking good this weekend. So the past few videos, I was only walking out with maybe about like 3 or 4 items. I found 20 items to show you guys. Oh, and I also went after they opened the bales. So I was finding cute items in every single pile that I was rummaging through, but I pretty much picked up pieces that are good for summer and fall. So let's go ahead and get started with the first item. But first, let's go ahead and show off the items that I won't be trying on in front of the camera, just because if I did, this video would be demonetized real quick. But first up is this cute bra. It's from Victoria's Secret. Obviously, it does not fit me. It's a size 36 double D, and it's made entirely from sheer lace construction. And look at this cute little pink rose right on the front. I just thought it was super cute. This also has underwire cups, so it is gonna be a little bit more supportive and just lift up the girls just a little bit more. And then the back does have a hook and eye closure. I wish this can fit me, but compared to my little A cups, this is not gonna happen. Okay, the second thing I got, which y'all probably will think is gross, because I know that anytime I pick up underwear specifically, people are always just like, Danielle, why do you pick that up? Leave it behind. But that really frilly tier type style is coming back right now. So when I saw these, I had to get them. They're also in a very bold red. I haven't tried these on, so I don't know if they fit me quite yet, but they do seem to have a lot of stretch, so I think they'll be fine. I kind of just want to wear this with tights underneath and then a little mini skirt, or possibly just wearing it under a really sheer dress or skirt, just so that you can like see the frilly to it. And y'all know that I'm a sucker for a little red and black combo, so really like those. And I wish they were more like shorts, but I feel like it's gonna be a little cheeky. And again, you guys, a lot of these pieces I'm gonna be auctioning off on my Whatnot live stream, and they're gonna be starting at $1. So I got a variety of sizes. So I picked up this little crop top, and it's a size 2X, but I love all of the O-ring details that we have here, and they're very sturdy too. Like most of the time when I do come across any pieces that have hardware in them, the metal tends to be very hollow and light, but this is pretty damn hefty. But I'll bring you in a little closer just because it has a sparkly metallic knit construction. It's also lined, and then these cups are soft, so it's gonna hug your bust very nicely too. If you're familiar with my Jet Rag videos, or you've been to Jet Rag before, you already know that a lot of this clothes is either stained or has a little bit of tearing, so don't expect things to be in like very mint condition, but I had to pick up this little top for myself because it is fully black and we have a little lace trim, but this one is fairly damaged. But here at the hem, we do have the lace that's coming off a bit, but I feel like that's an easy fix. So this one is definitely gonna be staying in my wardrobe. Plus, I always need little pieces like this just so they can accent my really eccentric bottoms. These next two pieces are so freaking fun, and I picked up some vintage swimsuits. I don't know what it is because I wear crop tops and bra tops all the time when I just go out in public, but wearing a two-piece bikini set makes me so self-conscious and honestly just gives me so much anxiety when I go to the beach or the pool. So most of the time you see me just chilling in a one-piece swimsuit, and yes, sometimes I do feel like a big old baby, but if you pick up really cute swimsuits, it definitely helps a bit. So the first one is this little green one-piece swimsuit. It kind of has, what is this, like a leaf print on the front, but it does have a square neck, and then on the inside totally lined, and then built-in padded cups. But yes, just love this color. This one fits me a tad too big, so I think this might be a size large. And then this one, oof, I low-key want to keep this one just because I tried it on and I was just like, why does this look so flattering? And I'm pretty sure it's the ruche detail here on the front. At this point, I'm just gonna find a whole bunch of pieces with some sort of ruche detail because it was just so flattering and it gave me a very like hourglass type figure. So this one here just has a V-neck, the detail on the front, and then this has, again, another leaf print, but it's a bit more bold in color. And then the first swimsuit I showed you had very like moderate coverage on the back, but this one covers your whole entire butt. Like it almost looks like boy shorts. Surprisingly, I did walk away with 3 white pieces, and usually when I'm just at the regular thrift, whether it's like Goodwill or Salvation Army, I always skip the whites just because, yo, the sweat stains, they're always visible. But surprisingly, I came up on some really good pieces. So the first piece I have is this really cute white midi dress, and I definitely want to stock up more on these type of styles just because I know that they're gonna make their way back into fall. Because imagine how cute this would be with a leather jacket, some docks. Yes. And so this one just has a lot of lace details. So we have the lace trim on the bust, and then this one right here, right on the bodice, and then of course the hem. But the thing is, this one also needs a little bit of mending. Where is it? Because it looks like the side seam is coming undone. So we have a little hole there, but again, it's one of those pieces that I can easily fix. The next piece I got is another little slip, but the silhouette of this, because it is waist free, kind of reminds me of the 20s. This one also has an all over like polka dot print, which usually I don't pick up just because I don't really like circles or dots to begin with, but I feel like the hem really sold me just because it goes slightly at an incline here. But it was just one of those pieces that I can easily visualize with a jacket, some boots, and I was just like, okay, fine, it's gonna come home with me. The last white shirt I got is actually a blouse, and it's this one right here that has a lot of movement because of this ruffled detail on the bust. But I mainly got this one because I was heavily inspired by one of the mystery bundles I put together. You guys haven't seen that video quite yet, but it's gonna be out next week. And so one of the buyers just had a whole bunch of vintage likes, and especially these blouses that are very intricate, very feminine, and just have a lot of movement to them. So when I saw this, I was just like, if only I could have found this sooner so I could have included it in her bundle. But let's talk about this blouse because it's so pretty. Obviously the focal point is all the ruffles here at the front, but my favorite part are the sleeves because they are pretty sheer and they do balloon out. So personally, this isn't really my style, but I can still appreciate how pretty it is. We finally made it to my favorite part, which are all the crew neck sweaters. I came across a handful of them surprisingly. So the first one I think is so freaking adorable. Oh, and all of these are pretty oversized too. But look at this embroidered detail, y'all. Tell me that isn't cute. We have a little dog, a little farm scene in the back. So I couldn't believe that this was still left behind because I would easily pair this with like a pleated skirt, some tights and boots. You're good to go. This next piece here, we are bringing in a little bit of granny chic, and it's this really obnoxious pink crew neck that does have a little notch detail here on the front, and then a little layered effect too, which I thought was pretty cute, but I mainly got it because of the floral embroidery on the front. Then again, it's pretty much same thing, crew neck, long sleeves, a banded hem, and then there isn't anything on the back. I really feel like I got a sweater in every color of the rainbow. And so the next one is this red one here. I'm barely noticing that it has a little bit of shoulder padding inside, but it's fairly easy to remove. You can honestly just snip it right off. But I got this one because as we're approaching Christmas, I kind of wanted to start prepping for it. Although, unpopular opinion,
I'm not a fan of Christmas.
But I had to pick this one up just because we have the little flower detail. But what really got me is that we have a little bit of sequins, a little bit of beads, and then some corduroy in there too. And then similar to the pink sweater that I just showed you, this also has a double crew neck collar, and the one underneath is like a contrast color. So really like that little layered effect. We're moving away from crew neck sweaters now, and we have a little mock neck. So this is also another little vintage piece made in the USA. And I don't know what this print is exactly. I could see flowers, but I also see like snowflakes maybe. But there is an all over texture, and it's filled with diamonds and X's. So I'll bring you in a little closer so that you can see this. And then other than that, we also have this contrast dotted line on the mock neck. So this is super cute. This next piece I really like because it's pastel, but I also don't come across a lot of cardigans that have a button front. So I was really stoked about this one. And I think this is actually from Japan because that's what the tag says. Anytime I do come across these type of cardigans, they aren't in very good condition, and y'all, absolutely no snags or tears. I will admit, it does have quite a bit of pilling throughout, but I have one of those fabric shavers, so I'll just go ahead and do it tonight so that way it'll be all clean for the auction. So here we have this piece here. I've never seen a cardigan like this before. It low-key kind of looks like someone may have reworked it and it started off as a classic crew neck sweater, but they just cut it right down the middle and made it more of an open front cardigan. But I thought it was kind of cool, gives me pretty grunge vibes just because the front and the sleeves have this distressed detail with the bright bold red just peeking through. I don't know, I have mixed thoughts about it, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I feel like more than ever, every time I'm at Jet Rag, anytime I pick up a piece, I always have this conversation with myself of, is this cute or is this ugly? Well, I thought this next piece was cute, but after a few days have passed, I've kind of come to the realization that I don't really like this, and I don't know why I picked it up. It looks pretty elegant, but I'm thinking that I probably picked it up just because it gives very like dark romantic type vibes. But we do have this really rounded shawl lapel. It has 3/4 length sleeves. And then if I bring you in a little bit closely, it does have an all over floral print that's in this like tonal black color. And then of course, can't forget about the button. Has a whole bunch of embellishments on it. I don't know, y'all. I have no idea what I was thinking, but again, it was just $1, so I shouldn't be too upset. But let me know your thoughts again down below in the comments. So after a really big thrift trip, I usually have this ritual of as soon as I get home, that's when I get to play and try on all of this clothes and just kind of get an idea of how I want to style everything. Well, this is the first for me because I picked up maternity wear without knowing it was maternity wear. But you'll realize why I got it, or at least I hope you'll realize why I got it. But it's pretty much this blouse here. I know it flares out, but I just thought it was a baby doll silhouette, and it's giving me very 60s mod style. So I had to pick it up because I just want to wear it with some tights, and I'm still on the hunt for some go-go boots. I really want to thrift them, and now that we're entering, you know, fall and Halloween, I'm really hoping that Goodwill has some white go-go boots somewhere in their inventory that they've been holding on to. Guys, we made it to the last 3 items. I know this haul has been so freaking long, but we finally have moved into dresses. But I did pick up a maxi dress that has a floral print skirt, and I think it's super cute. It looks super overexposed, so just refer to the try on, but it's pastel. It's girly, it's cute, and it has sheer sleeves. I kind of want to just keep this for myself and make it a thrift project, but I know so many of y'all are probably screaming, telling me to leave it just as it is. So I'll go ahead and put it into the auction, and if nobody wants to take it, I'm gonna thrift flip it. And the quality of this is super nice too because it does have a lining on the inside, so you don't have to worry about the bodice or the skirt being super sheer. Dress number 2 is this midi one right here. We also have another floral print throughout, only this one is covered in sequins. This kind of looks like something that I would probably pick up at the thrift store. This also has a really feminine silhouette, so I would honestly just grunge it up so that it can carry over into the fall. We've made it to the end of this haul, and we're ending on a very unique kind of note, but I will say that I did find some pants while we're there, and okay, let me just show them off first. They're pretty much these pants here, and they have these like double D buckle closures on the hem here. So if you actually tighten the buckles, it makes it very slim and fitted to the ankle, but I like them undone so that we have more of a flared leg. And this construction, I honestly don't know what it is, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it's like a combo between velvet and corduroy. So I'll just bring you in a little bit closer because it is very soft. So are these pants a little ugly? Maybe just a little bit, but I feel like, you know, once they're tried on, once they're fully styled, we could possibly make them work. But they are just a full brown color. The back, we don't have any patch pockets, which you guys know I absolutely love. But I actually really like the D-ring details. I feel like these need to be chopped off. Like, this just doesn't make sense. So I can't really tell if this piece is a hit or a miss. So just, again, you guys, give me your comments down below. But you guys, that pretty much does it for the end of my Jet Rag $1 sale haul. If you liked any of the pieces, let me know down in the comments below. I will also leave their address down below because this haul was just so much fun. And, oh my God, totally forgot to mention, is that they finally put tarps up above. So before, you would just have the sun blasting straight down on your shoulders. And so I got a Mino tan last time. So that actually makes it enjoyable to shop there, and you can shop there for a lot longer too. But this sale does happen every single Sunday, and it's made for people who don't mind getting down and dirty and rummaging through a whole bunch of piles, and also for vintage lovers mainly. So if you're really into 90s and Y2K like I am, I just recommend you be slightly open-minded. But don't forget, I will be hosting a Whatnot live stream September 5th at 5 p.m. PST, where I'll be auctioning off all these pieces for $1. But as always, y'all, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!